In this video, I'm going to give a quick overview on how to configure your computer to run the Java simulations that are found within your Physics 20 and Physics 30 courses. So your computer and your browser, more specifically, needs to be set up so that we can run these Java applets. The Java applets are really good for reinforcing concepts, and I'd highly suggest working through them. But like I said, you need to configure your computer first. So as you go through the content, you're going to see these simulations pop up. Here's an example going through Physics 20. One of the first one you see is the vector specification. So if I click on this link, it's going to bring me to the Learn Alberta login site. So you need to sign in to Learn Alberta using the credentials that are found on the left-hand side of the course homepage. The username is LAO6 and the password is right below that on that course homepage. So once you're signed in, you're going to be brought into the vector specification in this example. But it's basically going to launch the simulation. So if I go to the vector specification, sometimes and most times now it's not going to run. So it's very important to note that you need to be using Firefox to get these simulations to run. Chrome and Safari don't seem to be supporting Java as much anymore. Java is seen as a security vulnerability. So Firefox, luckily, is still working for us. So run the simulations using the browser. Firefox. To run these simulations, you also need to have Java. And if your computer doesn't have Java, you need to go get it. So if you Google get Java, you can download the Java runtime environment. You'll click on the free download, run all that stuff, and that'll install Java on your computer. Now, to get that Java to run the simulations, you need to configure it. So on a Mac, if I go down to the settings button, it looks like a big gear. I'll be brought up to my system preferences, and if I go on Java down here, what it'll do is bring up my Java control panel, and the control panel looks like this. And what we need to do is we need to add Learn Alberta as a site that has an exception saying that basically you can run Java applets off the Learn Alberta site. And I'll show you how you do that. Go up to the security tab at the top, click on that, and what we want to do is edit the site list. If we click edit site list, you need to then type in this URL right here. So www.learnalberta.ca. You'll add that and then you'll go OK. And even after doing all this, and you might have to restart your browser, there might be some pop-ups that come up just saying, are you really sure you want to run the Learn Alberta simulations? And in our case, yes, we do. They don't pose any security risks. So one notification that you might see is this one right here. It might say, well, are you really sure that you want to add Learn Alberta as an exception site list? And you'll go, yes, I do want to accept this location for my Java applet. Another one that you might see is something like this when you're on the Learn Alberta site. It might pop up and says, do you really want to run this application from learnalberta.ca? You'll go, yes, I do want to run this simulation, and don't show me this again. It's annoying. Another one that you might see, and this can save you some time if it pops up, is it says, when this Java plugin wants to run, should you let it? And basically you'll go to the box that says allow and remember and go OK. That will allow that simulation to run. Another one that you might want to see is that might pop up is, are you sure you want to run something from the University of Calgary server? Yes, we do want to run that, so you choose don't block. So these are just some examples. I've seen other ones pop up, but you just need to read through it and say, are you sure if they're asking, are you sure you want to run the thing? You say yes. If they're asking for you to block it, you don't choose them to block it. And after you've done all that, hopefully you only have to do it once. The simulations should work fine. In this example, here's the vector specification. I can put in different angles and these simulations will work. So I hope that helps you out. If you have any questions, I have some detailed pictures and images on that frequently asked question content page. And if you have any further questions, please contact me in private discussions. Thanks so much.